Link is on fire! This is so sad! He needs water ASAP. Luckily for him, this is what this video is all about. I'll be playing all Zelda games one after the other, trying to find water as fast as I can. Subscribe and let's just jump into it. The first game we'll be playing today is The Legend of Zelda for the NES, and I do remember this game to feature water that we can see very early into the game. We just have to move a couple of screens up and voila! The problem with this is that there's an invisible wall that prevents us from touching that water. This is not cool. Heck, I even tried to explore a dungeon to see if I could touch water, but alas, it isn't possible. Thankfully, there is a secret waterfall on the world map, and we can actually walk on water to get inside of it. Yay! This is a very dangerous spot that killed me, but hey, we gotta do what we gotta do. Yo, it's the sequel, and this one is very different. Yeah, The Adventure of Link is a side-scrolling game, and while the world map does feature some water, there's still an invisible wall that prevents us from going in it. Ugh. Thankfully, we can just walk through this very spooky cave and down this path here to then reach this area that features a lot of water. Let's jump in it, and we did it. Next up is Zelda: A Link to the Past, and this one starts with our lovely uncle leaving the house for his own adventure. I hope nothing bad will happen to him. We'll never know, because as soon as we leave the house, we'll be drenched under the rain. So yeah, that was pretty simple. Get your Game Boy out, as we're playing Link's Awakening, a game that starts off with us waking up in a house, and after getting back our shield from this dude that looks like Mario, we'll then have to find some water. Luckily for us, there's a beach to the south of the village, so by moving quickly, we'll soon find our lovely water. Well, actually, lovely isn't the right word, because there's a million enemies that want us dead. Please, stop it! Leave me alone! Ah! Hey, it's Ocarina of Time, one of the best Zelda games ever created. After watching the very long intro cutscene and waking up, we'll exit Link's house, and there's some water right over there, real close to it. Well, that was easy. Majora's Mask is the direct sequel to the last game, and yet again, it will start off with a very long, unskippable cutscene. Once we gain control of Link, we'll have to walk for a bit, up until we fall down this pit and end up being turned into a DQ scrub. Now that we are this good looking, well, we can just walk back into the pond, and there we go. We did it. We're back on the Game Boy with Oracle of Seasons, and after watching the intro cutscene, we'll see everyone getting destroyed by an evil tornado. And then after we regain control of Link, well, all we have to do is to walk around the village up until we find the beach shore to the east. Oh, look at all of this lovely water! Amazing! Oracle of Ages also starts off with a little intro cutscene that shows us how bad the world is getting because of that evil demon thing. Anyways, after about 5 minutes of watching this cutscene, we'll finally gain control of my boy Link, and basically we just have to move a few screens to the left, and then we'll see this statue surrounded by some water. Let's just jump into it, and voila, we did it. So, considering Four Swords features randomly generated levels, we kind of have to be a bit lucky and hope that we find water as fast as possible. Luckily for my friend and I, we ended up finding some water real quick. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't know why, but I do have a feeling that the Wind Waker will allow us to swim quite fast. I don't know, there's just something that tells me it's gonna be an easy game. Alright, let's quickly skip the intro cutscene and discuss with our sister Ariel, and then go down this ladder, and yeah, water! See, I told you it was gonna be simple! Four Swords Adventures starts off with a very long, unskippable cutscene. Let's get that sword out of the pedestal to get turned into the 4 links, and then we'll finally get to play the actual game. It won't take that long until we'll get to touch some lovely water, because look at this part. We just push a big rock, and there we go. Water for all of the links. They look so happy! Time for Minish Cap, and this game starts off with us having to follow Zelda to a fun festival. But just before going there, we can move left and we'll find some water right over there. And look how much fun Link seems to be having swimming all by himself. So lovely. So the first thing we have to do in Zelda Twilight Princess is to get back Epona, and luckily for us, she is waiting for us in this lovely pond full of clear and clean water. Well, that was fast. Speaking of fast games to beat, Phantom Hourglass will also be quite simple, because it starts us off on an island, so we can quickly go north and touch the water that's right there. And if we touch it a couple times, Link will fall asleep because of how much he enjoys swimming. Aw, this is so amazing! Guess what? Spirit Tracks is exactly like the previous game. You start the game inside of a little house this time around, which is different, but as soon as you leave the house, you can just move to the south and you'll see some water. And Link is super happy once more. Skyward Sword might be a Zelda game that takes place in the sky, but this floating island sure has a lot of water. We just have to go through a few hoops in order to get there first, as all of the doors are locked, but after talking to the right people, we'll be able to go through this door here and then quickly make our way into this lake. Time for A Link Between Worlds on the Nintendo 3DS, and at first we have to follow this little guy, and trying to go anywhere will result in him being angry and not allowing us to do so. Ugh, so annoying. Anyways, after we finally get the sword from the blacksmith, we are free to go anywhere, and going south of Link's house will allow us to touch some water right over there. Now this is epic. Okay, it's Triforce Heroes now, and guess what? We won't even have to play the actual levels and such this time around, because there is some water over there under the bridge. So let's just jump into it, and we're done with this crappy game. That was quick. Breath of the Wild is next, and I have a feeling that finding water will be quite easy, especially as we start off the game lying down in some water. Sadly, a cutscene doesn't count for the quest, and when we wake up and gain control of Link, all of the water has disappeared. Man, that sucks. Guess we're gonna have to go through the intro sequence up until the door to the outside opens up, and then we'll find a lovely water puddle over there. Hey, it's not much, but this will have to do. Alrighty, we're playing the Switch remake of Link's Awakening, and I have a feeling this one will be as simple as the original Game Boy version. Basically, we'll use the same strategy, walking down to the beach shore and touching water. Yep, that's it. Okay, time for Tears of the Kingdom, and as this game starts us off under Hyrule's castle in a dark and spooky cave, well, we won't find any water, will we? Huh, wait a minute, that's a water puddle right there. It's probably dead water and swimming in it might kill me, but hey, we gotta do what we gotta do if we want to win this challenge. So yeah, we did it. Time for the latest game in the series, Echoes of Wisdom, and the intro sequence that makes us play as Link won't feature any water whatsoever. Let's defeat Ganon and then get sucked into the rift to play as Zelda. After completing the whole intro sequence, we'll make our way back to the castle. But look what is waiting for us right there! A lovely water fountain! Well, let's go for a swim, shall we? That was pretty refreshing! There you go, here are the results for today's challenge. Were they what you were expecting? Well, let me know in the comment section down below. And make sure to subscribe to watch more videos. As for me, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!